Okay. So let's start by standing with your feet comfortably underneath your shoulders and hands on your lower abdomen. And take a few breaths down into your lower dantian, down underneath your hands. All right, now you can start to set an intention. We're always going to be accumulating energy, circulating energy. You could focus on relaxation, pulling in more relaxation. You could focus on your breathing, all different kinds of things. Or some other thing that it may not be uh, totally related to Qigong, but something that you want to keep your focus on today. So breathe in down to your lower abdomen. And then slowly let that come up to your chest. In fact, put one hand on your chest so you can feel it a little bit better. So you breathe in, starts down at the belly. And like a wave, it washes up into your chest, expand your rib cage a little, and then exhale and let the breath come back down to your abdomen again. Breathe in. The wave comes up from the sea of qi down your abdomen, all the way up into your chest, and then gently let it recede back down. Wave breathing. Take a few more breaths this way. Establish a breathing pattern. And then bring your hands both down in the low tree position. We'll have Buddha holding up the earth. Same breathing. Breathe in. This time, push your hands, palms up, facing heaven. You can pull your elbows back a little bit, get a nice stretch, and then exhale. Bring your hands back down. Breathe in. Twist your hands so that your thumbs are forward. Maybe stretch into your thumbs a little bit. Stretch through that lung meridian that goes up into your thumb. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in and out through your nose if that feels good. And now this time, leave your arms up. And then exhale as you turn to the side. Inhale, back to the center front, and exhale, bring your arms down. Just add a little bit of an extra piece to this exercise. Inhale here. Exhale as you twist. It helps to bend your knees a little bit when you do the twist. Inhale and exhale. Same wave breath all the way up into your chest. Exhale as you twist, so you have a little bit more room to twist. Warm up your spine. And then exhale on the way down. Couple more times. And now bring both arms up and then take your right arm down. So one palm faces down, one palm faces up, and then twist toward that arm that's up, the elbows pointing the way. and then come back to the center. And now spiral your hands so the pinkies come in towards you. As you change the arms, you can sink down into your knees a little bit. Breathe in. Exhale and twist. Inhale, back to the center, and then spiral the hands. Breathe in. Twist. Come back. Let's do that a few more times. Get a nice deep breath. Expand your chest, then exhale and twist. And one more time. And now take the top arm and bring it behind you, and then twist and push the arms, the hands to the side, palms face out. Breathe in. Breathe out and twist. Inhale and exhale. When you do the twist, see if you can keep your knees facing front. This one knee here will tend to want to go in. Try not to let that happen. See how it feels. Breathe in and exhale. Really feel your spine waking up, all the muscles all around, all the bones getting warmed up, the joints getting warmed up. Couple more. And now start to turn that into knocking on the door of life. Just relax your shoulders, relax your arms, twist from the hips, and allow your hands to tap along the front and the back. Stimulate all those important acupoints that are on your lower back and in your lower abdomen. Start to wake up all of your organs. Traditional Chinese medicine and in Qigong, the organs are considered to be reservoirs of energy. So you want to wake all that energy up. And now come up underneath your collarbone, tap on your chest. And then start to tap on top of your shoulder. Remind your shoulders to keep relaxed. On this exercise, breathe in through your nose. And if you want to, you can breathe out through your mouth. So you're releasing some deep tension. And let's work our way back down to the chest. And finally around the waist. And then slowly let that wind down. Just take a moment, see how you feel. Maybe you're starting to feel a little bit more energetic, tingling sensation in your arms and in your legs and in your torso. And now we'll do the pump. So the arms on that are just, you swing your arms up, then swing your arms down and back this way. And you bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Exhale as you throw your arms back. This exercise is really good for the lower back. We'll be doing quite a few things today that are good for the lower back. Imagine that you're Your guiding energy as your arms swing back, you're swinging more energy into your low back kidney area. And you're pumping more energy up through your feet and legs. You can let that also rest in your lower abdomen, low back. Same time, you can throw away stress. Let go of all the worries, anything that's heavy. And it's somewhat of a aerobic exercise. Can get you really stimulated and wake you up. And then next time, just let your arms swing down and relax. Feel your body. Feel that tingling sensation. Then bring both arms up and we'll have picking cherries. This one is also for the low back, stretches along the side of the lower back area, as well as up through your side up to your armpit. You can arrange the breathing any way you like it. You can breathe in on one hand, out on the other, or you can breathe in for right and left, out for right and left, whatever works well. Just keep on breathing deeply. You can try it slower, see how that feels. Let the sides of your waist get longer. And then bring both arms out to the side. Flex the wrists and open your fingers a little bit and lean your head over to one side, spreading the feathers. Just do this part where your head leans over to the side and tilt your head front and back. You can search around for the place that feels the best stretch to you. So you don't have to keep moving. You can stay in one spot and really let that part relax and stretch. You can make the exercises your own. And then next time your head comes forward, roll over to the other side and feel the stretch. This side of my neck and shoulder always has a little bit more stiffness. Then you can slowly roll your head forward, press into the heel of your hands. See how that feels. Maybe you can get the stretch of the lines of tension all the way down your arms and let go of that. And on this side, if you want to, you can just select one spot like, oh, right there. A lot of tension right there on my neck and into my shoulder. Feels so good. And then next time your head's forward, relax your arms down and take another moment to feel your body. And now bring your legs a little bit closer together. They don't have to be really tight. I like to have mine a little bit open. And then make your hands in the prayer position, right in front of your chest, in front of the sternum. And we'll do a meridian stretch. Let's start with the arrow. So you make your hands with one finger points up and the rest are all folded together. So it looks like that. And start at your chest. And then breathe in, bring your arms up over your head. If you want, and if it feels good, push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your buns. You can lean back a little bit. And then exhale, you bring your hands behind your neck, and then you crouch down. Only go down as far as comfortable, maybe just a little bit at first, and then maybe it'll feel better to go more. Really monitor that and see how you feel. Just stretching all through the front of your body. Squeeze your glutes and then stretch your back as you lean over. Just one more time. Strengthens your legs. And then bring your arms out and down. Put your hands on your thighs. Let's do a forward fold. You can go over part way or all the way, even elbows down, or just hang and stretch. Of course, you can hold on to furniture for balance. Relax your head. And feel the stretch on your hamstrings. And then slowly put your hands on your thighs and stand up. Maybe one last stretch up. And then arms down to your side. Now we're going to do a lunge. And so step forward with your right foot and then back with your left. I'm going to turn a little sideways so that you can see a little more what I'm doing. So it's going to be one of these lunge positions where the back heel is up. So you can make it a little bit easier by making it shorter position, or a little bit more difficult. You can hold on to furniture if you need to, but you want that back heel up. Find your balance and try to keep your weight kind of in the middle rather than too much to the front. All right, so you're working on both legs, and then prayer hands, and then bend your knee a little bit in the front. Breathe in, reach your arms up, straighten your legs a little bit, and then exhale, come back to the prayer position. You can bend that back knee a bit. Inhale. And exhale. You probably noticed it works on your balance, which is a really great exercise for that. Breathe in. And breathe out. A couple more. And now this time, when you bring your arms up, then bend your knees again and get low. Make your spine as long as possible. Work on your balance, work on your strength. One more breath. And then put your hands down on your thigh and then come back to the center. And feel your body. Get ready to do the other side. So you step back with the other leg with your right. I'm going to do it a little sideways again so you can see it better. Adjust the length of your stride here, and then hold on to your thigh or something else around you to get your balance and adjust so it gets to be to the place where, yeah, it feels good. Not too much and not too easy. And then hands on your prayer hands on your chest, and then bend your knees. Now, inhale, straighten up. your legs, reach up, and exhale, pull down a big ball of energy into your system. Breathe in, collecting energy, and exhale, come back down. You can bend that back knee a little bit. And then this time, leave your arms up, bend your knees, get down low. Open your chest. Take another breath. Exhale, bring your hands down onto your thigh, and then step your legs closer together. Take a moment to collect all that energy, let it settle down. And then clasp your hands, bring your arms up over your head, and then raise the bubbling spring. So just stand up on your toes, work on your balance a little bit more. And then exhale, come down. Bring your arms up again, and then lean over to one side. Get another side stretch. And then over to the other side. And come back up and bring your arms down. Take a moment. Take a breath, feel your body. And now we'll do another exercise that's really great for collecting a lot of energy and pulling it into the low back. It's very good for the low back. But if your back is tender, then just be a little bit cautious as you do this one. So you take your fists and put your fists into your lower back right here, and you can give it a little massage. That feels good. And now we'll just warm up that lower back a little bit. You can have your legs apart comfortably and bend your knees slightly, just so it's a micro bend. And then just lean forward a little bit and then squeeze your glutes as you push your hips to the front. Exhale on this part. Inhale. So you can make this a fairly large movement here. You don't have to go past about 90 degrees with your back here. You don't need to go all the way down. Or you can make it smaller. You're supporting your low back by pressing in here. We're warming up to do the iron bridge. And then bring your arms down. So now for the iron bridge, you put your hands on your low back here. And then we will squeeze your glutes again, pull your chin in, and then just shift your hips forward a little bit. And just go as far as you feel comfortable with. You can do it just a little bit. It's pulling in energy and strengthening your low back kidney area. If you want to do a little bit more, you can. Try not to let your head tip back too much. Take a couple breaths here. You can come out of this anytime you want. Just one more breath. And then stand up. And then bring your arms to the front, lean forward, and then like swishing your arms, swishing your fingers through a pool of healing water here. You can even feel like you're splashing that healing water up onto your back. And then slowly stand up. Feel your body. Maybe you feel a rush of energy going through, cleaning out all your channels. And then pull down heaven. Inhale and exhale. Pull down waves of relaxation. Smooth your energy. And now this time, just bring your hands together over your lower abdomen. You cross your hands at the thumb webs and put your hands on your belly. And just take a moment. Feel your body absorb that energy. And now let's do that again. So it'll be the same thing. If you want to, you put your hands on your lower back like this. But if your back is already pretty good and you want a little bit more challenge, you hold your hands behind your back like this. So you make the thumb and the index finger closed. So it's like a magnifying glass that's aimed at your lower back. Okay. And then your legs still comfortably apart. So hands are not touching and you're aiming energy at your low back, or they are touching, whichever one you want to do. Squeeze your glutes, pull your chin in, and then push your hips forward a little bit. See how that feels. Feels all right. You can do more. You can be tentative, just do a little bit more, or you can really push your hips forward. Try and keep your chin in. The tendency is to let your head go back. I feel some trembling or shaking. That's normal. Take one more breath. And then bring your arms to the front and wash your fingers in the pool of healing water. Just let your arms swing freely. And then slowly stand up, feel your body. Feel the energy clearing all the blockages in all of your channels. And then pull down heaven, breathe in. Exhale as you bring your arms down. This time, bring your hands together over your belly and just feel your body. Let that energy settle down. You know, so we'll do something active and then something that's much more still so we can absorb fully all that energy we've been working with. Okay, let's go on to the flow section. So let's do a little bit of shaking. Let's do a little different this time. So you just lean forward and shake this way. It's like that you're in that pool of water and you're splashing water all over the place, really, but up on you. Get your hips into the action. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if that's better. No, you can't really see it too well that way either, but my hips are also going side to side. Just relax, exhale, release. One final shake up of the energy before we go on. And then slowly relax. Feel your body. Maybe your arms are starting to feel buoyant. Maybe your whole body feels buoyant. And then slowly come up into embracing the tree position. So arrange your body so that it's very cooperative with gravity. So try and have your head right over your shoulders, over your hips, and then bend your knees a little bit, shift your weight a little bit back into your heels so you can relax your feet. And make the top of your head face straight up to heaven. Take a couple of breaths this way. If this is too much on your arms, you can always lower your arms to whatever feels good, even all the way down, if that is what really feels best to you. And then bring your arms down, and we'll do the tree sways in the wind. So twist over to one side, and then you're guiding energy up through from your feet all the way up through your body. And then the fingertips are pointing down to the center of the top of your head. And then exhale, bring your arms out and around and down. Turn. Inhale. Arms go up. Guide energy up. This is for the liver meridian. And exhale. Bring your arms back down. Turn to the other side. The liver meridian starts at your big toe, and it comes up through the inside of your leg, to just below your rib cage. Then there's an internal flow that goes up to your head. So that's what we're guiding the energy all the way up here, and then letting it release. Come on down. So inhale, guide the energy all the way up. Exhale as you bring your arms down. You're breathing in here, and see if you can pause your breath just a second as you bring your arms to the front, then exhale. So there's a slight breath hold. Inhale, pause the breath and turn. Exhale. Pause the breath when you turn. In Qigong, the liver energy, the liver meridian is said to control your energy circulation. And especially things like maybe high blood pressure, you can feel that you're releasing all that pressure in your whole body. Breathe in. You guide the energy up, and then you also guide it out so it circulates around. The liver meridian is also associated with creativity. So you can clearly see what you want to create in your life. Just a couple more times. And now return to the embracing the tree position. Adjust your posture, weights a little bit back into your heels. Lengthen your lower back. Have your elbows a little bit low, not too low, not too high. Just enough down so that your shoulders can relax. One more breath. And then bring your arms down to this low tree position. And now step back with your right. Might need to adjust your feet a little bit so that you're in a staggered stance. So this foot can point pretty much straight ahead. Point the back toe out a little bit, and we'll shift the weight forward and back. And if you have your toe pointing out, then it's easier to keep your knee out, and you can avoid letting that knee come in. It's much better position if the knee is out, goes right over the toes, and it opens up through your hips. Okay, now when we lean forward, you reach down, and this is called dancing with trees. So imagine there's a tree in front of you, and you bring your arms up as you inhale. You're bringing up that tree's energy, oxygen energy, and bring it down. And then when you exhale what the tree needs, carbon dioxide. Let it go over to the tree. It's like a blessing to the tree. And then inhale, blessings from the tree. Circulate the energy. It represents the circulation of energy, of nature, of all the chi, all the energy of the universe. It's always in movement, in motion. As you bring your arms up, you breathe in the energy of nature. And when you breathe out, you're breathing back into the energy of nature. Give and take. Circulate the energy. And then with your arms down, go ahead and step forward. Let's do the other side. Back toe is out so that the knee is out a little bit when you shift your weight to the back. And same thing on this side. Inhale the life-giving oxygen from nature, from the trees, from the leaves. Exhale and give back the carbon dioxide, the synergistic relationship with nature. Create that circulation of energy between you, the tree, between nature. It's actually between nature and nature because you are part of nature. Just let that flow for a few more times. And then bring your feet even with each other. Take a moment to see how you feel. Feel the energy sensation getting stronger. The more you pay attention to it, the more obvious it becomes. And now let's do flying. Very simply, you just bring your arms up and let them float back down. They glide up and they float down. Now let's add bone breathing to this very powerful kind of breathing. So you breathe in and then you imagine that all of the pores in your arms and your whole body open up so you can let in the golden healing light of the universe. And then you squeeze your arms and hold your breath. Squeeze all those muscles, almost like an isometric squeeze. And then exhale on the way down. Breathe in. Hold. Pack that energy into your bones. A great reservoir, a holding station for energy. And then down. Breathe in. Let's expand the muscle contraction. Do your glutes, your legs, your arms, all the way down to your feet. And then exhale. You can go at a little different pace that I am doing. Just squeeze everything, isometric squeeze. And then exhale. Imagine that you're packing in this golden light deep into all your bones. One more. And then let's return to flying. Just breathe in, glide your arms up. Oh, they feel so light and buoyant now. And exhale. Breathe in. Maybe your whole body's feeling lighter. And then bring your arms all the way up, pulling down heaven. Exhale on the way down. Really smooth your chi. Gradually, your energy is feeling more and more complete. And then bring your hands crossed in front of your lower abdomen. Bamboo in the wind. You can just let yourself very gently and subtly rock and sway. Let all that energy settle. Absorb it into your system. Any free energy that's inside you, you can pack down into your lower abdomen. Charge up your life energy battery. Take one more breath and then relax your arms down. Okay, so today we're going to do the abdominal massage. So go ahead and lie down. Now, before you lie down, you might want some cushions and pillows. I'm going to use 3, 1 for behind my head, and then 2 for underneath my elbows so that they are supported better. So just take a moment to lie down. Maybe you'll want something to cover you up, your jacket or a blanket, but just make it so that you can easily reach your abdomen. I think you can see pretty well what I'm doing here. So if it's easy for you to put your hands on your belly, then you really don't need a cushion. But if you do need one, I'm just going to put one under each elbow so that it's easy to touch the lower abdomen. Just take a few breaths down deep into your belly. And first, it might be nice to know what's here. What is inside here? We have the small intestines in the middle, and then the large intestines going around the outside. Maybe you can feel a little bit of the liver sticking out from underneath your ribs, or the stomach over on the left side. You have the bladder in the middle, but we're mainly going to be focusing on the intestinal area. Also, down pretty much generally in the center line of the body, there's the descending aorta, and at some point it bifurcates and goes down your legs, and you might feel that. It'll be a very strong pulse, and maybe you can just maybe move over a little bit so you're not right on top of it. It might not be too comfortable, but I don't think you can hurt it unless you have a problem, some vascular problems already, and in that case, maybe you shouldn't do this. So let's start, and with your fingertips, I'm having my fingers together and then down onto the left side of the navel, and you can press in there and then make little circles. Make little circles. And you might find places that are tight, have knots. You might feel a pulse. If it's a weak pulse, then it's not the aorta, the descending aorta, but you can just kind of move over if you feel it, if you feel that. And then move over to below your navel. So right below your navel, just a little below it. And then you press in with your fingertips and make a little circle. See how that feels. These 4 points around your navel are called the wind gates. Relax your belly. And adjust the pressure so that it feels good. If it's really uncomfortable, then just do a light pressure. If it's no problem, then you can press in as much as you feel like doing. If you're really relaxed, then you can press in all the way through to your spine. And then over to the other side. So it's on the right side of the navel, and do some little circles. You might feel that pulsing. If you want to, you can just move over a little bit so you're not right on top of it. If you want to find that vessel, you can kind of look around for it. Pretty interesting. It's very strong. It has big muscles. It's attached. It's like has the pump of the heart, but it also has muscles in it that pump along with that. And then above, this would be kind of into your solar plexus area. Could be tender. Do some little circles there. So we've gone all 4 places around the navel. You might feel tight places. You want to maybe explore that. And then let's do the same thing again, only a little bit out farther, a little bit farther out. On the left side of the navel. Press in. If you maybe do this a few different times during the week, you'll find that you'll be able to press in more, and it doesn't feel as intense as the first time when you try it. So we're pretty much still on the small intestines. And then do the same thing, 2 inches or so down below your navel. Make little circles. You may want to adjust your clothing so that you don't have to work through so many layers. And then go over to the right side, a little bit farther out. And then move above the navel. So you'll be up into the solar plexus this time. See if you can relax that area so you can massage into it. This is a place where we can hold a lot of stress and emotion. So this is a nice way to get a release here. And then with both hands, you can cross your hands like we do at the end of class sometimes, and then make a circle around your whole abdomen. Just smooth everything over. So make it go down the left side, over, and then up the right side. You can make it bigger, and then make it a little bit smaller. And then you can rest your hands on your belly or by the sides of your body, with the palms facing up, or hands on your navel area or low belly. And then let's do some wave breathing. We'll return to that same breath the way we started class. So breathe in, expand your lower abdomen. And then let the breath wash up into your chest, and then exhale, let it return to its source. Take deep but easy breaths. Feel your belly filling up, feel your chest gradually filling up and expanding. And then exhale. Feel your breath. This is one thing we have in common with every other human being. We're all breathing in and breathing out, communing with nature, breathing in nature's energy, breathing out your own energy. You can recycle your energy back through nature. Totally relax. Take one more breath. And exhale, and then slowly turn over to the side and rest there for a minute. And then you can slowly sit up and take that energy out into the rest of your day.